There is a silent war being waged, not with weapons, but with emotions. Every day you walk through a world where distraction parades as affection, where manipulation wears the mask of love, and where weakness hides in charm. But what if I told you the key to power is not control over others, but control over yourself? The ancient Stoics did not teach us to dominate the world. They taught us to master ourselves, and in mastering ourselves, we gain the upper hand over everything and everyone who has not. We do not stand against women. We stand against ignorance. In a world where illusion is praised and virtue is forgotten, we, those who walk the Stoic path, must learn to see clearly, to move calmly, and to remain unshaken. Today, we uncover not to judge, but to understand. We observe not to mock, but to sharpen our discipline. Because the truth is, many of the weaknesses you see in others are not there to exploit, but to warn you of your own. 1. Emotional reactivity. Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Many women, driven by deep emotional tides, react before reflecting. Their inner landscape shifts with every word, every look, every silence. And that volatility, though invisible, shapes the world around them. But we do not react. We respond. We pause. The upper hand is not in shouting louder. It is in the quiet force of inner stillness. Like Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The emotional storms of others are not your battlefield. They are your training ground. 2. Craving for validation. The need to be seen, praised, noticed. This craving has enslaved many minds. Women, by societal design or internal yearning, often seek validation from the outside, from social media likes, from compliments, from attention. But we, the Stoic few, we feed on silence. We are immune to applause and unaffected by its absence. To watch another beg for attention while you remain composed is to realize the ultimate truth. He who needs nothing controls everything. Epictetus taught, freedom is the only worthy goal in life, and freedom begins when you stop needing the eyes of others to see your worth. 3. Emotional manipulation. There are those who do not fight with fists, but with tears, guilt, shame, withdrawal. These are tools used sometimes unconsciously to control the minds of others. But we are not puppets of pity. We study human nature. We understand emotion, but we do not bow to it. We do not surrender to the soft command of manipulation disguised as affection. As the Stoics knew, emotion is a tool until it becomes your master. And when someone weaponizes it against you, your discipline becomes your shield. 4. Fear of being alone. There is a fear darker than death itself, the fear of being alone. Many women flee from silence into arms unworthy of them, seeking company as a shield against their own reflection. But we welcome solitude. We drink from it. Because in solitude we hear the truth. In solitude we sharpen the sword of the soul. Musonius Rufus said, "He who is not satisfied with a little is satisfied with nothing." So while others run from aloneness, we stand in it. We become whole in it. That is the upper hand, not needing what others dread to lose. 5. Attachment to beauty. Looks fade. Beauty fades. Youth escapes like mist in morning light, but many hold on to it like it is eternal, defining their worth by mirrors and moments. Yet we, disciples of reason, know all is temporary, and anything temporary cannot rule us. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. While others grieve over a fading rose, we plant gardens of character that bloom forever. To watch someone unravel over what is passing, while you remain anchored in what is eternal, that is strength. 6. Inconsistency. Today, it is love. Tomorrow, it is hate. Many are driven by moods, not morals. Feelings shift, loyalty bends, and promises melt in heat. But we are constant. We live by virtue, not emotion. We remain even when others sway. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, believed the good life was one aligned with nature. Nature is consistent, cyclical, enduring. So when someone's inconsistency tests you, remember, your discipline is not a reaction, it is a decision. Every day. 7. Overthinking, overanalysis, doubt, insecurity, the mind spinning like a wheel trapped in mud. Women often fall into this trap, paralyzed by choices, haunted by imagined futures. But we move with clarity because we know what matters. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Marcus Aurelius. Simplicity is strength. Overthinking is just fear dressed as intelligence. So while others wander lost in mental fog, we walk straight. 8. Love for drama. Some seek peace, others seek noise. Drama gives illusion of meaning, ups and downs, mistaken for depth. But chaos is not depth. It is distraction. We, the Stoics, know peace is power. To stand calm while others chase conflict is to become untouchable. Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." And the bravest thing you can do is to not react. Let them scream. Let them spin. You remain a mountain in a storm. 9. Playing the victim. It is easier to blame the world than to shape your soul. Many fall into the comfort of victimhood, mistaking weakness for righteousness. But we reject this lie. No one owes us anything. No one can truly hurt us unless we allow it. Epictetus lost his freedom, but not his mind. He taught, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." If she blames the world and you build yourself quietly, the upper hand is already yours. 10. Lack of purpose. Purpose is the compass of the Stoic. Without it, even the strongest drown. Many women, by the fault of a society that teaches dependence instead of discipline, wander through life searching for meaning in others, in love, in status, in fleeting things. But we build purpose. We carry it. And the man with purpose is irresistible, not because of charm, but because of clarity. He knows where he is going. He does not need to be led. He does not chase. He builds. This is not about superiority. It is about sovereignty. We do not rise by pushing others down. We rise by standing taller within ourselves. The weaknesses we see in others are mirrors. They warn us. They teach us. And when we understand them, when we master the emotions they reveal, we become immune to them. The Stoics never promised an easy life. They promised a free mind. So let them waver. Let them wander. We remain calm. We remain clear. We remain untouchable. If you felt the shift, if something in you recognized the strength of stillness, the silence of power, then carry it forward. Live it. Practice it. And if you seek more reminders of who you truly are, you know where to return.